Hi guys, how you? Something annoying happened. We recorded a video, but thank goodness it was maybe like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in.
We were like 2 minutes in, going, blabbering.
Like, intro, everything. Yo.
Well, we can't do it again because it won't be genuine, you know what I mean?
It's fine. So, we were saying... we were basically letting you guys know that today we're going to be reacting to this podcast. They call themselves Fresh and Fit. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. If you haven't, today you will. You can go check them out if you want to. They're part of the Red Pill community. Guys, if you haven't seen my video explain what the Red Pill community is, you can Google, but it's just this uprising on YouTube of males just shitting
I think
on
women
modern
would define
women.
it as toxic masculinity.
Absolutely. Men would describe it as the modern women are trash, are problematic, basically. These guys are known for kicking out women out of their podcast simply because they have an opinion. Well, that's what they were known for.
No problem.
Real talk. Get out.
All right, go ahead.
Appreciate you.
Get out.
All right.
Ignorance.
All right. Keep going in name calling. Just walk out. You're good. Turn the cameras on.
Yep, it's on.
And you're gonna go out with her? Cool.
It's on.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you, beautiful ladies. I hope everybody gets home safe.
Right.
No lie.
All right, let's go. You got to go.
Men that are of a higher status, they will definitely date a girl below them financially and socially. It's just the way it is.
That's
Women
society.
don't do that way. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll tell you this, the more money a man makes, the less inclined he's gonna be to want to grow on his level. Make no mistake about it. You mentioned Beyonce and Jay-Z. That's a good point. But don't forget that Jay-Z cheated on her and she didn't leave. What does that tell you? She didn't leave
That means that
because
she's just not a cheater.
no. It's
Okay.
because
all that
all right, you gotta go, man. You gotta
Mind
go.
games.
bye.
It's a
You
one.
gotta go. You're
All right.
wild.
Wait, why she gotta go? Why she gotta go? Why she gotta go? She just
It shouldn't even be like
Let's
this. What
Y'all
happened?
look
I
good
don't
right
even
now.
know what happened.
Y'all look stupid.
Okay, so
Y'all look dumb.
yeah.
Yo, you guys are on camera right now looking crazy.
I'm not. We're not looking crazy.
Yeah,
Anything.
you are.
No,
Y'all
we're
gonna get out,
not.
bro. Y'all gonna get out. Y'all gonna get out.
And no, I would like my waiver before.
But I want to know, what are you guys' problem?
I'm telling
Because
you,
you mad because the
we're
bitch
gonna-
talking
no.
of you because you don't agree with what the bitch is saying to you?
You crazy.
I'm confused.
Don't
Because you don't agree with what the bitch saying with you on this live, right? This live, right? Fuck Fab and Fit, bitch.
Yo, we're gonna
Fuck Fab and Fit, bitch. Put me all on motherfucking World Star, bitch. I don't give a fuck. What you mean? What you mean?
For your vlog. Yo, literally, you
Like,
guys are gonna be
seriously?
famous. This is
You
hilarious
guys
on the
ain't
vlog.
shit.
On the vlog. Yo, this is
No,
not
but-
scripted. Y'all see this?
No, but I
This
mean,
is
no,
crazy.
this is live. I want to that because
You can't be seen like this.
How'd you meet your last boyfriend prior to this? Online or in person?
In person.
In person.
I don't have a boyfriend, never.
I can't.
Okay, the last male that you were sexually involved with.
No.
That's not an answer. In person?
No.
In person or online?
Never.
Did you? How did?
All right, yo, get the fuck off the show, man. This
Thank
is
you.
ridiculous, bro.
I was
Yo,
waiting for
fuck off
me
the
to
show,
be
man.
kicked out.
Nah, bro.
Oh.
You wildin' now.
God bless. Cause I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
All right, then we'll just get up and get out. Then.
Shit, mad weird. Y'all don't even pull the
You don't
chair
answer the questions,
for
man.
a bitch. Y'all
Okay.
have no. What the fuck is the chivalry? All this shit.
Yo, you get treated like a lady if you act like one, and you ain't. So
I mean, you're like a man,
No,
so I
that's-
don't think that's sure what you're there. When you look like a man.
That's rude. Okay, I think that's rude. I feel like
y'all,
if y'all gonna kick her out, that's cool. Kick her out. But all the
excited.
extra shit.
You can get out with her too. Real talk.
Listen, the R word with
Yeah, we're
3
too.
eyes.
Because
on
I said that you were
Instagram.
being
Because we're running our joint. She's being disrespectful of the platform. It's a privilege to be here, not a right. We don't got to treat you like
Shout
a lady.
out
Like you
to
got to earn that.
Kodak Black,
That's-
954, gang gang.
Yo,
No,
do this shit,
honestly, I'm happy.
all right,
I
yo,
look
you
crazy.
got to get out now. You're
This
done.
shit is
You're done.
bullshit.
You're done. You're done. Fuck out.
Fuck y'all
You're
doing?
done.
Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
I want to talk to
All right.
him.
Cool.
Kevin
Call
Samuels
the
should have
show.
been sitting right
Call the
here.
show. You out,
Dead
bro.
eyes. Like,
Get
the
out.
fuck?
Get out. Get out.
What you look like, Kevin
I'm
Samuels?
excited.
To see, that's the extra.
No,
Like,
get
Yeah,
out.
it's
I'm
the
sorry.
extra. Like, if you're gonna kick her out, just kick her out. But like the extra commentary.
Yo, you got the fuck out too.
That's
No,
cool.
no.
Well, y'all kicking people out. All I said was if y'all are gonna kick her
Yo,
out,
there's
the
no
extra
negotiating no more, man.
commentary.
That's me though. That's me though. Because I'm petty.
Yo,
That's me.
grab your phone.
So not
Get
him.
out.
That's me.
So that's your comments. I can say whatever I want.
That's cool.
That's cool. Don't tell me what to say. I don't care. I don't care.
McQueen.
He went to the bathroom.
This is live, bro. This is live.
Jerry Springer was 11 o'clock at night, right? Same kind of thing. I should pee while this shit's going on. I do have to pee too. Let's go. While the intermission is going on. All right, like. Wow, take the headphones off. You actually hear what's going on.
I really can't, sit right with the thought of him like sleeping with other women.
Hey,
That's so normal to me.
yo, you're done, bro. You're done. Kick her off.
No,
Like,
what the fuck?
nah, you're done, bro. You're done. What? Like, this chick is crazy, bro. All right, yeah, you out, man. Oh God. All right. Like the United States or or Canada or Australia, whatever that has the Duluth model of DV, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Which basically, can you stop interrupting me? And like laughing and making like faces and all that?
I understand.
I respectfully listened to you, right?
Yeah.
Because when you were giving
It's
when you were giving your opinion, no one laughed at you. No one said anything.
That's fine.
Or they'll let you talk.
Okay.
Kick out Cam.
Yeah, you know what, man? Fuck this shit. Yo, just leave. Facts. Like
No,
legit.
I'm not. I'll
you-
never laugh at you again.
Nah. Just Large, get her out of here, bro. Facts. I'm dead serious. Get her out of here.
That's no.
No, I'm dead. I made my decision. Get the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't being rude.
No, you have been rude, and I've given you many chances. I'm tired of it.
I'm sorry.
All right, take off your headphones. Get up. Get the fuck out.
How
How many times do I gotta tell you?
No, I wasn't. No joke on the internet. No.
Large, get her out of here, bro.
Understand. No, that's fine.
And I'm gonna escort you out too. Make sure you don't fuck up my shit.
No, I wasn't being rude.
No, you are. Now get the fuck out.
No,
Man.
I didn't even.
I ain't gonna tell you.
So yeah, you guys, we're gonna be reacting to them. Let's get right into the video.
I haven't seen this video, by the way.
I saw a minute of the video.
What they want to do, they gonna do it regardless.
So I'll say this, right? So if I want to compete for the Olympics, right, I have to train for 4 years, stare at the four walls in the training room, right? I'm gonna have to abstain from drinking alcohol, doing drugs, recreationally partying, doing a bunch of stupid shit.
Your choice.
Long term, exactly. Yep. Because I want a certain outcome, and that outcome is I want to be an Olympic gold medalist.
Okay.
So I must sacrifice to win. Correct? Unfortunately for women, you must train. I hate to say it like this, but you must train to become a wife, and a big part of being a wife for a good future is not having a past. And a lot of guys,
my nigga.
I know it's not impossible. It can be done. It's just that most women are not willing to sacrifice.
That's you just getting a young bitch with no past. If you want me to be honest, bro, that's 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Like, really?
And that's
that
who
makes
they're
no
choosing.
fucking sense.
The ones that
Listen, I agree with this guy. Unfortunately, I agree with this guy.
I'm sure you do.
Hey, I mean, we've always heard, don't turn a hoe into a housewife. I mean, these things exist for a reason.
But now knowing what I know about these guys,
It comes
I
from a
know
bad place.
it comes from an extremist place.
No, I get it, but honestly speaking, that goes for every guy. It's not just about him.
Okay,
for
fine.
most guys, let me not say every guy, for most guys that I know, again, so it's not like most guys based on the whole world and stuff like that. Most guys I know don't want a partner who's been part of a train. Let's just be honest.
Understandably so.
You know what I mean? And that's just it.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense because
I'm sorry. It doesn't, because a 18, 19, 20-year-old, them bitches don't even know how to cook and clean their ass. Like, come on.
Yeah, but still, again.
But then again, there are 18, 19, 20-year-olds who've been around.
Exactly. Who have a past.
Exactly. So she's not making a good point necessarily by saying you want a 20-year-old.
Oh, so basically you want a 15-year-old.
You didn't start being a hoe at 21. You don't start living your best life at 21.
You've been living
but
your
you've
best
been
life.
living your best life by the time you get to 21.
What if I got hurt at like 27 and now I'm living my best life at 28?
Yeah, that means you won't ever get married.
But does that mean I have a past?
When are you going to get married?
What?
Because you're hurt, and your hurt won't be for 6 months.
Why not?
Nah, chicks aren't like that.
I'm telling you what men want. They want younger women that are going to be more impressionable and follow their rules.
One of them, they're gonna have bullshit.
And the thing is that, you know, if a girl wants to be a wife of a certain kind of guy, men look at these types of things. And just like I said, you got to sacrifice. If I want a gold medal, right, and go to the Olympics, I got to sacrifice for 4 years. Same thing with girls. Like, yo, you want a certain type of man to take you seriously and marry you, you have to preserve yourself to a certain way and train to be a good wife.
Facts.
So having a kid is automatically disqualified.
Yeah, because you had it out of wedlock.
Well, here's the thing. So some guys might come in and marry a woman that's a single mother, but a lot of guys won't. Because here's the thing. From a liability standpoint, men are very logical, correct? So if I'm going in and dealing with this woman, I know that not only am I responsible for her, but I'm also going to be responsible for a child that isn't necessarily my own. And then on top of that, let's say I get into a relationship with you, right? Hypothetically. And I move you and everything else like that, right? And we're together. Well, and I'm taking care of your child. At any point, you could be like, you know what, man, this shit ain't really working out. Fuck you. I don't really like you that much, and leave, which is fine. We might be on our outs anyway. But now I lose access to the child that I put time and resources into. And on top of that, I have no legal right to that child.
Right.
So not only do I lose the girl, but I also lose the kid as well, which is a double whammy.
Right.
So, you know, it's not in a man's best, and we tell guys all the time, it's not in a man's best interest to marry a woman that has a child from another man, because you're going to grow an attachment to that kid to some degree. It's going to happen. And you don't necessarily have any recourse if she decides to pull that child from you. And some women will be okay with it. They'll be like, you know what? No, you were in this child's life. You're the father. But some women will use a child as kind of a pawn. A pawn to fuck you up.
I was raised by my stepfather, and even after him and my mom separated, he still took care of me.
She's a good woman.
You know?
He's a good man.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I mean, I ended up.
She's a good woman. You're following the guy to continue raising her kid. She's a good woman. That's funny.
You're not the father.
He's a good man.
I suppose. Correct. Like every time I hear them speak, I cringe, and then he says something that brings me back. It's a touch or miss. It's a hot or cold with him. Like certain things, like for example, number one, what's a past? I feel like I have a past. I have a dating history. That's a past. Like I suppose
most guys, it's simple. How many times have you had sex? How many guys have you given your pussy to? We don't care that you kissed 1,000 guys.
It's all about. It all comes down to how many times you've been.
Mileage down there.
Okay,
that's what it comes down to.
And what's too much?
Because you know why it's that. No guy's gonna brag and say, "Oh, I kissed Zandy." No one cares.
But they're gonna sure lie and say that I've been hitting it for years.
Yes. See, that's
then how do you know?
What do you mean? How do you know?
Because guys lie
about
things like that.
But now I stopped asking chicks how many guys they've been with. It serves no purpose.
Exactly. It really doesn't. And it's not like you can tell how many guys have been.
You're only gonna mess yourself up.
Absolutely. So would you rather?
If she's going to be honest.
Exactly. So would you rather have a fake I'm wifey or have a I'm a bad bitch and this is who I am, at least I'm being honest about it, than a chick who's going to pretend like there's something they're not, who are going to be like, no, this is my first time, I'm a virgin, I'm so pure, I'm so innocent, only to find that they lying out of their teeth. Which one would you rather have?
That's what this guy is saying. Men like younger chicks. Because you assume she hasn't had the chance to go around.
And now I know 18-year-olds that have been around, while 20, 30-year-olds are legit good girls. That's flawed thinking. But then I suppose that's a case of exceptions. Exceptions don't make the rule. Yeah. I understand that. But now think about it, especially in a generation we live in right now. Now I feel like older women are more traditional and more conventional, more than my 2000. Sorry, babies, I love you guys, but
no, for sure, my 2000 are more liberated.
Yeah, they're more. I'm free. I'm this and
sexually or whatever way.
Yeah, they don't view that as a bad thing or whatever. They're living their best lives. Those women are shocking.
That's what 2000 go that.
And
So that's why I always say, but 2000 are not worse. I'm telling you. I always tell that. It's a conversation always
It's a
has.
constant
Hey, there's nothing like what 2000 are worse.
It's a narrative that's been
It's
perpetuated.
yes.
Okay.
They are just the same.
The only difference is that Yamatama 2000 because they blasted all over social media.
Yes.
Versus Balogor. There was no social media. So they could do it behind closed doors.
You have to now call Utatako. Four niggas chilling there.
30 years late.
You are not the father. You are not the father.
You are also not the father.
You are also not the father. Mama, man is saying the right hand looked up.
I mean, angas cause mina bengazi. Hey, mama. Mama, are you serious? That shocks me every
time. So now this chick talks about there's having a baby.
Disqualify
you automatically.
Yes.
Personally, I couldn't date a chick with a child. I don't have a kid. Maybe if I had a kid, my opinion would change.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be a hypocrite.
So too. Yep.
You know what I mean? But for now, I don't have a kid.
And therefore, you would prefer a partner that also doesn't have a kid.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. I totally agree.
I'm
but
not
now,
saying you're damaged as a chick who has a kid and whatnot. Even if I didn't call him that,
I'm so
that's what they say. That's the word on the streets, right? So clearly, it's not about anything like that. It's just a matter of it's added responsibility. I don't want pets as it is. Right now, I have a kid.
When it's from that standpoint,
it's just
from them, what I'm picking up is liability. It's
now
just such a weird.
There's no such thing as liability. Not what we don't think that hard about it. It's a matter of hey, I just want to raise someone else's kid, dude. Your responsibility. Men don't like responsibility. They just want to play video games.
He's surprisingly putting it nice for this guy.
I'm off myself because he got a little crazy, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But still, like, he was still a part of my life as my dad, my father figure. So I don't know.
But here's the thing. Remember, you got to look at it not just through your lens, because you might allow a stepfather to continue seeing the child. You might do that, but a lot of women won't.
Right.
They'll use that in spite.
I feel like there's a lot of weird, because a lot of the time, I don't know. People just be immature.
No, some men don't do that though. Like, I will say, like, this is actually like a touchy subject. Like,
this chick is forgetting the fact that it's not like she's going to be single after she breaks up with this stepfather. She'll probably move on with another guy who's going to be like, why are you keeping this nigga around? He's not your baby daddy. So do you still want to see him? What's going on? That's why you'll stop.
Exactly.
Giving him access to your kid.
Exactly.
So she's talking like, it's just me. I'm going to make the decision. I'm not childish. Because she's presenting it like, no, you can still raise the child.
But
your mom was probably older.
Some guys aren't petty. Some guys would be okay with that. Like, no, keep papa chaye. And you wouldn't understand the need. Very few, fine, but exist.
This chick got a tattoo going to find that guy. No.
Babe, come on. Which one? Oh.
Hey. This chick got a tattoo is not going to find that guy. Or
why?
Like, no, it's fine, sweetheart.
Why not?
I'm not going to treat her like a sweetheart. Come on, guys, let's be serious.
Hey! Gachiso should open up his own red pill channel, guys.
No, but let's be serious, guys. Like, I'm going to need if I'm deep.
No, I don't have any tattoos.
No guy's going to
treat
this chick like a princess.
No, I don't know.
Or a queen or whatever.
Because me kaki on a tattoo myself.
No, they'll treat you like we are boys. Not like my queen or
Baby, do you
like
realize that literally probably 80% of women now have tattoos?
No, walking sleeve.
Even hey,
they're feminine tattoos now. The sleeve, that's the one that come on, not a sleeve. I think is that a tattoo on her face or what? What's going on?
I think it's a tattoo. You'd
like,
be shocked,
come on,
hey?
guys.
Like the other day, Nate turned up on social media. There's this chick. She's like a tattoo chick.
No, good for her. We have nothing against that.
Babe, when I said marry your type, don't marry society's wife material.
Exactly.
Liana Otla Tola, a tattoo junkie or whatever, and will appreciate that she has sleeves and whatever.
Okay, for sure.
It's me. When my mom and him divorced, he literally washed his hands of me. And I found out at that time that he wasn't my biological father. So my whole life I was kind of lied to about who my dad was. And when I found out and he was not with my mom, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't care. So some men don't continue that shit. So I feel like but I do agree when you get married and you have another kid, you need to be careful because of the simple fact that not only are you hurting yourself, you're gonna hurt that kid. Because you don't think that hurt me?
I mean, I understand that point.
I look at men differently. I would never.
At the same time, like, I'm not gonna bring anybody around my son that I'm not seriously dating.
Yeah.
And like
Wait, babe.
there
Did you see this comment? Yo, how you're 18 and you don't know how to clean your ass?
No, the comments are so hilarious.
seriously dating.
Yeah.
And like there has to be certain boundaries already in place, and like we gotta agree on at least some kind of actual solid future before
But when y'all
you're
break
Honestly,
up,
it's
when y'all
just
break
so
up, all
much.
that shit goes out the window though.
Yeah, it does.
When you guys break up or if something happens, all that shit goes out the window.
I mean, I understand.
My mom and that
Some
guy
things-
was married for like 8 years. And I did. Do you think I expected him to just?
But
The
ladies,
main thing
ladies,
here is that like there's a lot of problems that arise, and as a guy looking into it from a logical lens, if I see you got a kid, automatically I'm saying to myself, you know what? Yes, I could do this. However, do I really want to? And shit, I did it and learn from example. I ain't never want to do that shit again. However, I'll say this: if you're a woman and you want to find a guy, some guys are not gonna have that. However, you may have to settle for a guy that you don't actually want because he's willing to take out that burden.
That's exactly what I said. You'll find that guy, but you will be settling. You will find a guy you don't want to marry. But you will have to marry that guy because he's the only one willing to take you like that. Just because this chick is a tattoo junkie doesn't mean she wants another tattoo junkie. Unless if she does, then that's fine. How many times have we seen go single and mingle moto? Kam kabum kana ngami nang funu ntonu mka. Ndate mkhulu fela ay mina abantwana bangisinta. Opposites attract, guys. So she probably doesn't want a tattoo junkie. Just as much as a girly girl will want a macho man.
What's a macho man? A manly man?
Like a manly man.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just because I'm girly girl doesn't mean
You
I'll
want-
settle for feminine because
Exactly.
I'm...
Exactly.
Oh, hell no.
I've noticed that when you guys talk about this, you're talking about it from the female perspective and your own shoes.
Right.
I need you guys to go into the male's perspective. Here's the numbers. 80% of divorces are initiated by women. 90% alimony is paid from men to women. Women overwhelmingly initiate breakups and divorce in general. Okay, and then on top of that, over 90% of the time, men lose access to their children that are their own biological children.
Right.
That's true.
Okay,
I think that's
so
okay, too.
so
I
so,
disagree
and
with
this
that.
is all fact. So, knowing these numbers, is it in your best interest?
I want to know his source.
What's the research in fact?
Where's the research? I'm talking facts. Facts. Who's your source, my nigga?
Yeah, these guys you have to fact check, eh?
No, it's facts. It's facts. 80% of women initiate divorces. Facts. Don't worry about it. I know this for a fact.
I said it.
I said it, so it's facts.
So it's fact.
Where is your source, please, eh? Not sure.
As a man to get into a relationship with a woman, let alone a woman that has a child from another relationship.
Right.
It's a very high risk to slim reward ratio. So from a logical perspective, it's not a good move. If I told you jump out of a plane and the parachute has a 90% chance of not working, would you jump out the plane?
No.
No. So and marriage is essentially for men jumping out the plane because I'm putting everything on the lines financially.
Right.
And on top of that, I have a kid that I'm investing time and resources into that I'm going to grow to love that could be taken from me at any time.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
we tell guys from a logical perspective, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that kid isn't yours and she could take it from you anytime.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What if we both have children?
That's different.
That's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's different.
Because now you're investing in my kid, I'm investing in yours. There's a little bit more of a, you know what I'm
Balance.
saying?
Even
There's
playing
a little bit
field.
more balance. There's more skin on the game on your end. And let's be honest, a lot of the reason why women initiate divorce so much is because there's no fault divorce. Women are able to initiate divorce a lot of the times while getting rewarded to do so. Alimony, child support, etc. I don't like this nigga no more. I can take half his money and leave. Oh shit.
Yeah.
This is a W.
Oh, come on. He makes it seem like women
I just
plot from the
leave it.
beginning of their age. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this marriage and I have a kid with this person. And, we married because we share property. I can bounce, get alimony. No, babe.
But Basadi was like chicks like who's that chick who did that thing to that kid, that NBA boss, that NBA guy.
Oh, Brittany
whatever her name
Rana. Apparently, she says that's not how it happened. That's not true. This guy was unfaithful. and she didn't want to stay in a relationship that didn't serve anymore because the guy
And she's
was
saying this
unfaithful.
now because there's a lot of backlash or what?
She actually said she didn't mind the backlash. It's the running with that false narrative that they painted her with, and now people are running with it.
But because of the video she made saying these guys are idiots, make a baby and
Oh yes. I think at the very reason, she made that video. That's why a lot of people are like, look at, you know what I mean. So I think
it's premeditated.
Yes, it must be premeditated. So she shot herself in the foot with that video because that video made it seem like it was her intentions all along. But
So
now,
now why would we believe it wasn't? That's what she's saying. It wasn't.
okay, because she laid it out there. But coming back to this, a lot of women, this is from a woman's perspective, okay? I've never been through a divorce, but I'd like to think that a lot of women don't leave their marriages because they're motivated by money and they're going to benefit more from the marriage more than them being in the marriage. And let's be for real, my darling, women are initiators, women are communicators. You guys, and now I will tell you. You will show me. You will never tell me, I want a divorce or I want to break up. But you'll start treating me like trash. You'll cheat on me. You'll show me all the signs. Bitch, leave. I don't want you in this no more. Once a woman, I feel like more sasa bating, and she sees that she has no choice but to leave because that's what you're telling her through your actions, she'll leave. Then there's these guys are going to come back and say 80% of divorce is initiated by women. And gotta women get into marriages to dribble niggas for alimony. Dude, it's more nicer to be in the marriage. You think I'll leave my marriage for alimony? For example, fine. Alimony, how? Let's say I'm moving from a mansion. Alimony, how can only afford me an apartment? Not a mansion. Why would I move out of this comfortable lifestyle?
You might get the mansion.
Yes, most of the time if the guy leaves a mansion,
And they have a kid together, the chick stays.
Wait, my darling, we are such emotional human beings. I'd rather have my husband, hey? And my child being raised with my husband than my child must grow up in a broken home because alimony. Because that's how they're putting it. They're putting it as if women are literally volunteering. Very simplistically, while there's other factors that make women initiate divorce more.
The laws have not caught up with the fact that women are empowered now and, chivalry is dead. So that's why we tell guys in this climate, it's not in your best interest to marry a single mother. And that's not to shit on y'all. I'm sure you guys are fantastic moms. But, it's just not, from the male's perspective, it's an L.
Right. But I'll say this, though.
And niggas still go get married.
That probably will take you 100%. So we're not saying every guy won't. We're just saying, maybe the guy that you actually want might not want to be in that position.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. For me, I would rather date a guy with a kid already.
Okay. Probably a good move.
Yeah.
Because you have kids.
Right. Not only because I have a kid, but just because I want to know that you're a good dad. Yeah. I don't want to just date some young guy that he don't know what the fuck he's doing. I want to have something in common.
Yeah.
So if you didn't have kids, would you still be okay with being with a man that has kids?
Yes. Most of the guys I dated had kids already.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I think the other thing too is that a man that's a single father is not the same as a single mother.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, that is a little bit different. It's actually kind of a turn on when a man's taking care of his kids.
It just doesn't get as much light.
But they ain't no baby mama. I'm like, okay, daddy, I could be stepmama.
Yeah. But I'm glad. Thank you for being honest about that.
Yeah,
I've always
that
said
is actually
single fathers are far more attractive than single mothers.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
What?
No, you know why? We're at a point in society where you get rewarded for doing what's right.
Yeah, but that only applies to guys.
So, because there's so many absent fathers, like this chick just literally said her dad walked out on her, even though it wasn't her biological dad. I wonder what her real dad is. I don't know. Maybe he died. I don't know. But again, there's so many absent fathers that when these chicks see a dad who's involved,
It's
it seems like magic to them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like
rewarding a fish for swimming.
eighth wonder of the earth. You know what I mean? And whereas with a chick, hey, it's what you're supposed to do your mom. Because our moms are always there.
Now, people don't even see the beauty of motherhood.
But-
By Bona as
no,
a
guys do.
must.
Guys do.
No, they clearly don't because
No,
you just
but not from a
said.
dating perspective. We see the beauty of it like, listen, hold it down, queen. We love our moms more than anything.
Kore, I was taken aback at single fathers are more attractive than single mothers. Excuse me, I know single fathers that literally are trash, that aren't even taking care of their kids, versus single moms that obviously
No,
feel
but
like
they're
they're...
talking about the dads who are involved. They're not talking about...
No, this guy
Trash
just said. This guy
No,
just
this
said.
chick says seeing
No,
the
yeah,
dad.
but then this guy plainly put, single fathers are more attractive than
I'm
single
explaining
mothers.
to you why. These chicks are saying the same thing.
But does it make it okay though? It's ridiculous.
No, I'm not saying it's okay, but again, I don't need to date a single man. 5 billion women or however.
I don't need to date
there
a
are 3
single
times the
father.
women than there are guys.
I don't need to date a single father.
But you find it attractive, so you are going
Who said
to.
that?
No, these chicks do.
Okay, well, number one, I think that's where they lost it by giving that acknowledgement. Especially
This guy
after...
says it because these chicks think it. It's not because he thinks single
so
fathers
that-
are
no,
attractive.
he
You get what I
thinks
mean?
it.
No,
He
as
thinks
guys, I don't think a single father is attractive.
Or thinks it, okay?
So we as gents can say we don't find single mothers attractive.
I wish these chicks didn't say that, especially
Here's
on
what
this
I'll say.
platform.
Here's what
Next-
I'll say.
What will you say?
If you're going to be a single mom, you better be a flame. And gents will
You
forget
just
that
have
you're a
to be
single
a flame?
mom. Guys are stupid. Guys are petty.
So now you have to have the looks. According to
yes.
how attractive you are, that's
Yes.
gonna... How fucking shallow.
We have to find you attractive. The same way these ladies, for whatever reason, they find single fathers attractive, they'll date them because they find them attractive. And that's just how guys think.
I feel sorry for you guys for having that mentality.
Why?
Because you guys are the very same guys that are stuck with women who play your asses, hurt you guys, and then you come back and say, oh, women are like this. Or women are undeserving. Because but you know, Hore, you only fell in love with her for the simple fact nothing more, nothing
true.
less.
Can't
You
dispute
didn't
that.
have anything in common with her. You just found her attractive. I know men who would get married to people for the simple fact his other exes. That was the determining fact. Not because she's actually a good person, caring, would make a good mom to their kids. And then the flames. Oh, women are trash. Oh, women are hoes. Then you say all of those things.
I can't
But you
dispute
forgot,
that.
Hore, with that nice average looking lady, she actually made a good woman for you. Because you didn't find her as attractive as this one.
I'm not
Sorry.
sure I understand.
Okay.
No, that's how I see you.
Jesus, I'm not even sure I understand.
Exactly. I don't understand.
But it's so unfortunate. You guys always fall for looks. And then you come back and you
We're visual
claim
beings.
you want wifey. You come back and you claim we want this, we want that. But you make exceptions for
We're visual
beautiful
beings
women.
and we hope that beautiful lady is wifey material. Women hope that dog stops being a dog.
My simple ask is marry your pretty women in peace and stop making it seem like it's deeper than it actually is, because it's not. You guys are just shallow.
No
and
one's
that's
made it
it.
deeper though.
You do, because now we have podcast. No, you can't date a single mother because rah, rah, rah. Then you say, but the exception is that she must be exceptionally beautiful.
She must be a slave, 100%.
So all of that now goes out
Then
the window.
Mwalo always
man,
comes with it. I guess.
For what?
What do you mean?
Because umuntle.
I can carry the bag. It feels like, you know what, your beauty gives me the strength to carry this burden.
You're a hot baby. You are shallow.
Yeah.
Damn it, baby. I really,
Your
really
beauty
wish you
sends me
weren't
to the
shallow
gym
like
to
that. Wait.
carry the burden.
Babe, wait, if I didn't know better. You sound like those guys that cheat on their wives because the chick was more beautiful than their wives. Yes. I know guys who would say, nah, I would never cheat with a woman who's less attractive than mine.
But most cheaters cheat with women who are less
the
attractive.
only person, some side chicks are prettier actually. Good, society has just decided, nah, the wives are always better looking.
My point is, guys will cheat with whatever.
Really?
A single father, you've been able to display
It's
not
rare.
only that another woman likes you, you have a kid, which means you're responsible to some degree because you have possession of the child. Not possession, but you have custody of the child. So it's like, as a man that's a single father, it's not the same. And let's be honest too, as a single dad, right? If a woman comes into your life, you're not going to expect her to bear a financial burden. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just not. But on the other end, as a man, you are expected, whether it's spoken or not, you are expected at some point to have a financial burden.
No, that's not true.
Are you a single mother? Wait.
Baby,
So how would you know
no.
it's not
Because
true?
I know a couple of single moms. Some women will even say, I won't even introduce you to my child, let alone you contribute
Women say a
financially
lot of things.
towards my child.
Zandi says you can go play golf, but she actually means go and you'll see.
Babe, that's not true. That is
Women
not
say
true.
a lot of things. That's what she says. It
You
doesn't-
also
doesn't
say a
mean
lot
she
of things.
means it.
You also say a
No,
lot of
guys
things.
say what they mean.
No, I would say, babe, can we please drive to Pretoria for whatever reason? Okay, even though you don't feel like it and you're extremely exhausted.
Yeah, but we're going.
But we're going. You just said something you don't mean.
What do you mean? I just said, okay, let's go, and we went. That's why.
But then tomorrow you'll be saying, I actually didn't want to do it, but because you asked me, I felt obliged to do it.
No.
It's the same
Thank
reason.
you very
I agree.
much. So you are proving this guy's point. Just because you say, no, don't take care of my kid, I still feel obliged because I'm a man.
Why? But that has nothing to
I'm
do with
a man.
me. But that has nothing to do with me.
Unfortunately, society has put us in a position.
Well,
that we feel that way.
that's not my problem. That sounds like a you problem. When now you care about what society is saying, blah,
I
blah,
guess
blah.
that's why it's my problem. That's why I won't date you.
So don't blame
I
it
guess
on
that's
the
simple.
single mom. That's all I'm saying.
That's simple.
Blame it on society. You misdirect.
How I know I was
Your
shaky,
blame.
Get
I'm not even introducing you to him. Till
If
I
I don't know the
serious.
kid, that's fine.
Till I know we're serious.
Listen, if I don't know the kid, that's fine. But once I know the kid, I am assuming financial responsibility.
Not all the time. There's a lot of single
I
women.
know
ba
people.
berekelang bana ba
Ba fella ba
bona.
tsenya dipetrolo, ba batla ka dikolo tsa di-crash.
The same way those women are also there for them financially.
I'm just saying.
The same way those
You
women live
assume
on.
that responsibility.
Hello,
as
my
a guy.
darling. Like, the way you say
I don't know why
it.
it's like that. I don't know why it's like that. It just is like that.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know which single
We
man
have
they're
to break
talking
that
about
norm.
because.
Yes, we have to break the norm.
Absolutely.
But it's the norm.
And babe, no, and baby, please be honest with yourself. You guys are in a relationship. I just happen to have a child. Fine, you help me, got create you already, school uniform here and there. The same way I help
How many
you.
times have you seen me
Because we're in a relationship.
Every single one.
Well, don't go for that single mother. Go for that other one.
There are more of those than the other ones. We love those ones who are independent. We love them. We appreciate you. Continue doing that.
I know more single moms that single-handedly take care of their kids outside of any of the relationships they have with guys that aren't
My mom
their
was a
father's
single
kids.
mom, and she
Me
did it on her
too.
own, 100%. That's like a bad thing. I'm not
And
saying
my
why.
dad assumed full financial responsibility.
So you're pulling this guy's point.
No, because my mom didn't take that
No,
responsibility on
your
another
dad
nigga.
assumed that automatically.
What do you mean?
No one said he must be financial.
We are his kids.
But it was automatic, is what this guy is saying.
But
It's automatic. It's just society's fault.
That's why for a guy, it's much riskier than for, a woman getting in with a single dad.
I don't know. I don't think I would expect for somebody I'm dating to take my son on.
You're clearly an exception to the rule.
At the beginning, you may not, but later on, hey.
Not even. I would feel like my
Never?
child is my
Or-
child, and his father needs to be responsible, and so do I.
I agree.
We
So-
are his parents,
so-
not my
So let's say
not the
we're
person
going
I'm
to
dating.
Disneyland, right?
That's true.
She's just saying it.
She's just saying like,
This guy's asking now. No, this guy's asking now. Let's say we want to go to Disneyland. Who's paying? I don't have the money. The father needs to cough it up. There's no father who's going to say, here, go on a date with your boyfriend. There's no father who's going to do that. I don't care if it's for my kid
I
or
am
what.
so shook.
That's what Pecha and boyfriend now at Disneyland. Come on, let's be realistic, guys.
Of course. No one is saying that.
Okay, no,
But take care
give
of
me
your
a child.
child.
Give me my child, I'll take him to Disneyland.
As if the most ridiculous thing about this whole thing is that just because you assume financial responsibility, you think that's all it takes to raise a child, especially if I'm already living with the child. You contributing financially is the absolute bare minimum. And let's be for
100%.
real. A lot of these guys, when they leave the woman's life, they automatically leave the child's life too. And get exceptions don't make the rule. We're not talking about the exception. We're talking
100%.
about majority of the men. The woman literally assumes financial responsibility and full-time support of whatever that child needs, whether it's emotional, financial, physical. The woman has to partake all of that responsibility.
Thank you. So now you're proving our point that when she finds a partner, that partner is going to have to help with that burden.
No, because I've been doing it without that partner anyway. Why would I start needing him now?
You've been struggling.
Granted, I've been struggling, but I've been doing it. I've still been doing it, but I've still been doing it. And I've been doing it successfully.
I hope that was the reality. I do wish that was the reality.
And babe,
no, babe.
and banana
Yeah.
On top of that,
wait, babe,
banana
let's be serious.
cola.
You have this guy who you're dating. No woman is going to still be saying, I'm going to struggle with this burden. Come on. That's wishful thinking.
Babe, I know, but what I'm saying is that when now you make it seem like a child remains stagnant. By
I'm
the
not
time,
denying that.
who knows, by the time Kitola, the stable partner that I'm ready to introduce to my kids have already went
That's
off
a different case. We're not talking about that
working.
situation here. We're not talking about that situation about Khudile. No. We're talking about a situation where I come into your life, your kid is still young, and you've been struggling with your kid. Automatically, I'm going to assume that responsibility.
Of course, in that scenario, and Lehona, you'll be doing it because of societal pressure, not because
and
of
unfortunately, there are more single mothers who are struggling than single mothers who are not struggling. Unfortunately, that's the reality.
And Shane, you know what the sad part is? Those single mothers don't want you to assume financial responsibility for a child that isn't yours.
Those are struggling.
They want the fathers of those kids to assume reality.
Babe. Babe.
That is not true. I'm tired of
This chick is lying. If she's going to tell me, she's going to tell the father of the kid, my boyfriend and I want to take Leroy out. I'm guessing her kid is Leroy. Give me money for Leroy's entrance fee. That's a lie. There's no way she's doing that.
Well, and I'm not talking about her scenario. We don't know if it's a lie or it's facts.
On occasion, yes. Like, I'm taking Leroy out. You know, Leroy has a school trip or whatever. That's cool.
More likely.
That's cool. Wasn't it though, hey, now my boyfriend, we're going on a trip to Disneyland. Leroy needs to be paid for.
In fact, what? You already have another nigga. That nigga should take care of that guy.
That guy is a douchebag.
It's a two-way street.
No, there are mature guys who then, for sure. How much does he need?
Exactly.
Send money for my kids. No, that happens. But they are the exception.
They are the exception.
Yes, they are.
So whose fault is that? The single mother's fault. Wow.
No,
it's the single mother's fault.
Not the single mother's fault.
That the dad doesn't want to be at
you're forgetting the point. It's not the single mother's fault. The guy is saying, I am going to assume responsibility. It's not your fault that I'm assuming responsibility.
Okay, cool. But he's making it seem like it's our fault.
No, he's not. It's automatic. Like I said, it's automatic. It's no one. It's society's fault.
He never said automatic.
But it's society's fault. He doesn't have to say it's automatic.
He does. With him, he does. He does. Because a lot of the times, he does. I want him to say it. Because I don't want to assume. He must say it.
A single mother who can take her kid to a private school. Hey, of course you're not expecting me to do anything. In fact, you don't want me to do anything. I agree. But unfortunately, there's a small percentage of single mothers who can do that.
No.
That's not my dude's responsibility.
Father is not responsible. You're going with you and your kid and the man.
I will pay for my child.
The guy would probably pay though, honestly, if you think
But
about it.
I'll say this.
If we're already in like a 5-year relationship,
the entire show she's been an exception to the rule. Like she asks guys on dates, etc. She's clearly different
here.
here.
Your feet to the fire because at the beginning you might say, for example, don't pay anything. I got it. But let's say it's him taking you out. He's still paying for you though, and he's bringing the kid.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, at some point,
I'll be okay with it if it's like a gesture. But if it's something like,
I'm gonna do this for you.
I'm gonna do this. Like, yeah, let me do it. Like, if it's a gesture, like, come on, let me take you guys on a trip.
But I'm saying,
that'd be cool.
as a
And we've been
man,
together for a while.
You're
like,
gonna want to do that because that's a part of your family. So I'm just saying, you may not say it verbally, but he's gonna do it for you automatically.
Right.
And you're gonna take it.
Yeah. That's
So automatically, the word came out. Yeah, it was automatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have listened to the entire point.
Yeah, anything else that you guys want to talk about with single?
No question. Did she get to ask? Was she asked if she'd rather be at home?
No, you didn't ask.
Oh yeah. Would you prefer to be a stay-at-home mom? If a guy told you I need you to be a single stay-at-home mom, would you do it?
Yes
Would
or
you
no?
give up your juice business for the juice?
No.
Okay.
I would definitely do my juice business. I'll be a stay-at-home mom, but part-time, I'm definitely gonna always have my own thing because if that nigga decides to up and leave me, I need to make sure me and my child are straight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say, statistically speaking, men rarely leave women, but
Anything can happen if they like get in car accidents.
No, I would say statistically speaking, men don't leave women.
Oh, no, it's fine. We'll stay. I mean, even with your cheating,
No, but
lying,
listen.
deceiving asses.
No, but that goes both ways. This guy just asked if you had a choice, would you be a stay-at-home mom? Hey, if I had a choice, I'd be a stay-at-home dad. You know what I mean?
So you hate working? I thought you loved
No,
your
no,
job.
I do love my job, but
You'd rather not work if you
I'll
given
probably love
the
my
choices.
kid more than I love my job.
Oh, so you mean if you had a kid?
Yeah, I think I'll be a stay-at-home mom and stay-at-home dad.
Aww. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Got a bit intense.
Enjoyed that. Yeah, I know. Jesus, a couple of times even. So I hope you guys enjoyed us reacting to this video. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscription bell below so that you don't forget. Oh no, subscribe and then hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I drop a new video. I know that YouTube can unsubscribe you. I'm not sure why that happens, but please make sure that you are still subscribed to my channel. And
share,
yeah,
guys.
and please don't forget to share the video too. Mwah. Was so exhausted.
Peace.
Peace.